Hey, what's up, YouTube? This will be first take, no edits, so let's go. I want to talk about starting a lifestyle change again, getting on this journey of losing weight. When you feel it in your bones, you feel achy, and you're tired of feeling that way, and you want to make some change. I've gotten to that point and I've cycled in and out and I've done researches or researching on Google and different ways to lose weight, best meal plans. I know what works for me or what my body responds to best. How I feel is to be on a low carb. I understand there's carnivore, keto, low carb. When I say low carb, I mean in regards to keeping around 50 grams of net carbs or less. My goal will be to stay around 50 grams without counting the net. If you need another video on that to go into more details on how to read labels, let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. But this is day one for me. So, again, as it shows, Monday, August 25th. So, I encourage you to follow along with me on this journey. Let me know if you would like to see videos daily, but my plan will be to show you a vlog or an update at least weekly. A little bit of history. I've been on a yo-yo or roller coaster in regards to weight. Probably about a month or so ago, my highest recorded weight when I stepped on the scale was 217 pounds. That is a lot for me. I'm only 5'3", and again, 217 is a lot on this frame. And being over 30, you feel it everywhere. I have been getting back into the gym. Doing weights have been my thing, but I actually incorporated Zumba as my new cardio. Can't say I've ever been a fan of cardio. Don't like running at all. So Zumba has been the cardio. I try to do at least stretch class. My gym offers some stretch classes, so I try to do that at least once a week as well. And again, some strength training at least 3 times a week. Again, I'll keep you guys updated. So as of today, day one, with the meals that I ate, I'm at 40 grams of carbs currently. Well, if I count it, 38 grams of carbs. Probably a little bit over with the Spindrift. This is like one of my favorite drinks that I like to drink. If you want to sponsor me, Spindrift. So again, we could say about 40 grams. Where am I at? That's 5 grams, yeah. So about 45 grams for the day. I will have one more meal when I get off this video, and I'll try to wrap things up by 7:30 and don't eat past then. So yeah, day one for me. I didn't weigh myself today, and I wouldn't want to weigh now because I drank water and ate. But yesterday when I weighed myself, I was 211 pounds. Again, 217 has been my highest, and I'm now at 211. Woo! So I just want to be consistent and continue. I know there's so many benefits with low carb / keto, depending on what range you're going for. I know it can help with insulin resistance, and you know your body the best, and you know when something's up, regardless of what the blood tests may say. You know when you're not feeling your best. As much as I love rice, I'm half Korean, half black, so there's a lot of good food on both sides. As much as I love the carbs, I know how it makes me feel. It makes me feel super bloated and sluggish, so less carbs the better. Now, that doesn't say that I will not enjoy myself, whether it's like a celebration, gathering with friends, but I know I'll have to limit myself. And as much as I love soda as well, and the carbonation, again, Spindrift has been a great replacement for me. So, let's go ahead and kind of do a quick show. This is kind of where I'm currently at. So I want to get rid of all of that right there. Get all these rolls going. And this is like the auntie arm. I'm just... certain shirts and stuff, it just doesn't feel right because, just like cuts it off. So, want to get rid of that. Looking forward to it. Baby steps. I want to give myself until the end of the year. The goal would be at least 20 pounds. At least 20 pounds. If I could go more, great. But I don't want to overshoot. At the gym, they have something called InBody, if you guys are familiar with it. It does a scan of your weight. When I weighed myself, this was August 2nd, it showed my weight was at, I can show you too. Let's see. If it'll show. Is it going to focus? Oh man. Okay. I don't know if you can, it's not focusing the way I want it to. Maybe if I get a little closer. Alright, it's not autofocusing. So, my highest weight was 216.7 on August 2nd. And my body fat percentage was at 49.9%. So, overall goal, I'd like to get around 30% body fat. Reevaluate myself from there. Because going off of a numerical scale or just saying I want to be 150, I might not like how I look. I might be too tiny. So, just shooting for body fat. Side note, to kind of go back, I was giving you my history, how I was going up and down, up and down. A few years ago, like in end of 2019, I was at one of my lowest weights in years. I had reached around 200 and... Not 200, sorry. Sheesh. I reached 165. The way that I lost the weight was something I would not wish on anyone. It just seemed like my body went into a whole panic, anxiety attack. I can give a whole nother story, whole nother video on that. I say that to say that has taught me to be cautious of congratulating people on how they lost weight. Because I had dropped weight. Again, I was around 190 and I had dropped like 15 pounds probably within 2 to 3 weeks. Just like the constant, like my heart was just beating like this. And I had so many tests, and that was just a whole nother faith walk and journey for me. I thank God that He brought me through it, but I feel for anyone that may have panic and anxiety attacks. Again, that could be a whole nother video. But what I want to say is be cautious of when you congratulate someone on how they lost their weight. That was a very tough season for me. I looked sick. There's one video, and I maintained it, but it took like over a year of just trying to eat better and essentially replace the minerals. It seems like I was drained around that season. So if you could see, like my face was tiny. So I would love to get lose some of that body fat and everything, but I want to do it in the right way and the healthy way. So again, I would love for anyone on that journey that's starting for their first time, that's starting for their 50th time, because I feel like starting again, day one or one day, let's get it, you know. I don't want to give up. I will not give up. I know what I want for my body, for the health. I know how I want to feel. So again, I look forward to you guys reading the comments. Again, tell me if you have any questions. There's low carb keto recipes I'm sure I'll be sharing with you guys. But overall, so the goal for me again, 30% body fat, at least 20 pounds by the end of the year, and sticking to around 50 grams, if not less, of carbs per day. So I don't want to do it like dirty, as they call it, dirty keto. My plan will be to stick around whole foods and clean proteins, not too much leaning towards protein shakes or the keto bars or the keto snacks. Less processed for me, the better. That's what I notice feels better for my body. So I look forward to, again, hearing comments from you guys, reading the comments. If you want to share your story or anything, I'm here to support you too. Again, if you want to come along with this journey with me to August 25th, 2025, day one again, but we got this. So I will keep you guys updated. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Again, see you next week. No edits, so forgive me if some things were repeated. I might, edit the videos another time. But again, it's just natural, real, organic. We got this, y'all. This all get toned up. We'll get there. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself during this journey. I will always remember what my sister advice she gave me, and I know she still supports me with it, is to get yourself right spiritually, mentally, and physically, in that order. So stay prayed up, be in the right mindset. Just don't give up. Thank your body. I thank God for sustaining me in this body that is held on, and it's time to get this body right. And the physical part will follow. Watch what you tell yourself too. Don't tell yourself negative things, that you're fat or you can't do it. Some days will definitely be hard. Eating, I know I can admit that I have been a stress eater or emotional eater, and I know that has been part of my weight gain at times. But positive, be positive, love yourself, that you've made it this far, and that we are going to take a step every single day to get better. And even though there might be days that we may fail, we will continue. So if you made it this far to the video, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Love you guys. Again, see you soon. Bye.